Pastor Warren Stewart Sr. is retiring after serving nearly 50 years at the First Institutional Baptist Church in Phoenix. Pastor Stewart, a long-standing advocate for civil rights, is best known for working to get Martin Luther King Jr. Day recognized as a state-paid holiday in Arizona. We welcome Pastor Warren Stewart Sr. to Arizona Horizon. It's good. We've welcomed you a lot of times.
It's good to be back with you.
Yeah, it's good to have you here. You're
Yes.
retiring as senior pastor.
Yes.
Why?
Because it's time. It's time to pass the baton. I've been working at the same address for 48 years.
Wow.
And it's time.
Was there an aha moment? Was there something that said, okay, it's time?
Well, my wife and I were on a mission trip in Africa in November of 2023. And the Lord kind of spoke to me. He said, it's okay. You don't have to prove anything to anyone else. You can retire.
Did you feel like you did have to prove something to someone? I mean, is that part of the process? That's an interesting thing that you said.
Well, you want to make sure that you've done the work that God has called you to do. And I came here in July 1977. Thought I'd be here 2 or 3 years, but obviously God had something else in mind.
Yes.
And so I've been here for nearly 50 years, and no, I don't think there's anything else I have to prove to anyone.
Yeah. Well, you proved a lot during the Martin Luther King Jr. days, the whole hullabaloo there. In all of your memories, the 48 years, is that the one that stands out? Is that what?
Well, it stands out because we were able to educate, enlighten, and inspire the state that Martin Luther King Jr. was just as important to this nation and what it stands for as George Washington was in the 18th century, as Abraham Lincoln was in the 19th century. Martin Luther King called this nation to practice what it preaches when it comes to justice and equality for all.
And this was, correct me if I'm wrong, an example of expanding beyond the pulpit.
Sure. But look at Jesus's pulpit. He really didn't have a pulpit. His work was done out in the community. And so for us to be involved in the King Holiday was doing the work out in the community.
What turned the tide in that, do you think? That whole debate, that whole argument? Was there an aha moment there?
Well, I would like to think it was that people got it and saw the importance of Dr. King. But also the Super Bowl was involved.
Yes.
And the Super Bowl was, the 1993 Super Bowl was taken away from Arizona because we didn't have a King holiday. And so people got on board because they wanted a Super Bowl. But that didn't drive the majority of the people who passed it by a vote of the people on November 3rd, 1992. It was the right thing to do at the right time.
Was that an example, and I've heard you mention this before, the quote is, Jesus and justice work?
I've been about Jesus and justice for all of my ministry. I'm actually in my 56th year of being a clergy person, but 48 years here. And I've been about Jesus and justice all that time.
Faith-based community development part of it as well, I would imagine.
Yes, sir.
Yes, and with you, racial equity, voter engagement, economic empowerment.
Yes.
I mean, you've been out there.
Public education, we want more equitable public education. Funding, all of that, yes.
Yeah, and we're talking a lot about you, and obviously you're very successful and have had just a tremendous career. I'm going to ask you something.
Sure.
What makes a good pastor?
One who loves the people God has called him or her to oversee, to shepherd. You got to love the people. Love God, love yourself, but you got to love the people.
Is that a challenge, do you think, for some clergy?
It shouldn't be.
But what do you think? Is it a challenge?
It shouldn't be. I mean, if you're there for the right reason, it should not be a challenge.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Well, speaking of challenges, what kind of challenges did you face? 48 years. I mean, what anything?
Well, to be fresh, to be relevant, to be effective over generations. I mean, I have pastored FIBC for at least 2.5 generations. And how can you remain effective for that long?
Yeah, has the message changed a little bit over those generations? Or is the message, I would imagine, would be the same?
The message remains the same. Jesus and justice. The methods have changed, especially with technology and social media, COVID-19, all of that changed.
Your successor, do they know who will be your successor?
No, only God knows. We're working on that.
Okay.
We're working on that.
When God makes his decision, what's your advice to him? To the successors?
To love the people.
That really is a biggie, isn't it?
That is really the only thing God is calling the pastor to do, to love the people over which he has been given charge.
That greatest commandment comes into play, doesn't it?
Love your neighbor as yourself. Love God with your mind, soul, body, and soul.
All right. You're going to deliver a final message, I believe, June 29th, correct? There's
June
going to be a
29th.
big celebration for you, 27th through the 29th, all big weekend coming up for you. Was that final message difficult to come up with, or did it just flow right out?
Well, God has given it to me, but it's from Acts of the Apostles, the 20th chapter, about Paul, the Apostle Paul, finishing his work. And I've just about finished it.
And you look happy. You look like you're happy with that decision.
God has been good to me. I am happy.
So with that in mind, what are you going to do?
Rest. R-E-S-T. R-E-S-T, rest.
All right. Once you're done resting, then what plans do you have?
I want to mentor. I want to pour into other person's lives about servant leadership. I want to do more of our work in Africa and in India.
Yeah. Well, Pastor Warren Stewart Sr., again, I mean, so many years of great service, and you've affected so many lives. When you're resting, I'm sure you will rest quite comfortably knowing that you've made a really big impact in this community. Thank you so much for everything you've done, and thank you for being a welcome guest here at Arizona Horizon.
God bless you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.